If you're still looking for that Philadelphia suburb to call home, you got to check out Lansdale PA. This video, we're going to go over 5 things you should know about living in Lansdale PA if that's an area that you're considering moving to. Before we get into the 5 things to know about moving to or living in Lansdale, PA, my name is Doug Bair, the Philly Suburb Realtor. If this is your first time to the channel and you want to know what it's like to live, work, eat, sleep, and play right here in the suburbs of Philly, PA, make sure you hit that subscribe button, smash that bell icon so you're notified every time I drop new videos each week. And I am a real estate agent in the area. If you're looking to buy, sell, invest, relocate anywhere in the Philadelphia area from the city up to the Lehigh Valley, make sure you give me a call, text, email, schedule a Zoom consultation, however you want to get a hold of me. Let's get into the 5 things to know about living in Lansdale, Pennsylvania. The first thing to know is the distance to Philadelphia, which is just about an hour or just under an hour drive. There is also something that's great about Lansdale. There's a train station right in Lansdale. There is a turnpike entrance and exit right in Lansdale, and there's plenty of public transportation with SEPTA for the bus and the trains. Now for cost of living, I'm just going to go ahead and open up bestplaces.net. That's where I get a lot of my information from. I find that to be the most accurate. And looking at here, I actually just compared it to the United States and another popular area you guys are talking to me about, which is Doylestown. Overall, Lansdale, the cost is about 14.1% higher than the rest of the country. It's still cheaper than Doylestown. If you see it right there, Doylestown's 119.7. Food and groceries about 7.4% higher than the United States. Healthcare about 1.1%, roughly the same as the United States. Housing 36% higher than the rest of the country. The median home cost of Lansdale currently, as the recording of this video, which is June of 2024, $426,200. Transportation is slightly below, it's about 2.3% below the average cost in America. And miscellaneous, that's going to be shopping, dining, all that stuff, about 31.3% higher than the United States. So overall, a little bit more expensive. If you compare that to a lot of the Philadelphia suburbs, though, it's pretty affordable. It's not the lower end, but it's definitely not the higher end. It's probably maybe aggressively medium in the area. So that's the general breakdown of the cost of living here in Lansdale, Pennsylvania. And adding a little bit more detail to the cost of living and the future job growth and the economy in general here in Lansdale, you can see the unemployment rate is actually lower than the United States, about 0.4% lower. Job growth also lower than the United States, only 0.4%. Future job growth, they are projecting 29.8% increase in the future job growth. Sales tax is 6%. Income tax is 4.1%. Income per capita, $38,227, just above the United States average here. Household income also above, about $8,000 above the national average. Family median income is also, it's about $9,000 higher than the United States average. So those are some more breakdowns of the economy and cost of living numbers here in Lansdale, Pennsylvania. Now, as far as things to do, there are plenty of things to do in and around Lansdale. So a lot of places that are in Lansdale, places like Merry Maid Farm. I know my kids love going there. There's a bunch of breweries around town, restaurants, all different types of food you can find. You can find the chains, you can find fast food, you can find Italian, Chinese, Thai, whatever you're looking for. You can probably find it here in Lansdale, Pennsylvania. They also have Bike Fest, which is just a motorcycle, bike fest that they have annual. They also have First Fridays. A lot of towns, actually, not just Lansdale, but a lot of towns around the area. I'm glad they're all catching on. There were only a couple that did First Fridays, which is basically where they have a bunch of vendors come set up tables, on the main strip there. And, everybody goes around. It's a good place to go and, have something to do out with the kids, with the family, kill some time, find some cool stuff. It's kind of like a flea market type thing. And they also have on Saturdays they have a farmers market in the nicer months here in Lansdale. And there's, you guys, if you've been following me, I got 3 young kids now. So I'm always looking for the playgrounds. There's plenty of playgrounds scattered throughout Lansdale and just around Lansdale. So there's plenty of things to do. Depending on what you're looking for, you could probably find it. If you can't find it in Lansdale, Lansdale is in a great location. There are plenty of towns around it within 30, 40 minutes. You can go to places like Norristown, where it has the Elmwood Park Zoo. If you want to go check out the zoo there, it's a really good time. Just went there with my daughter's school as well this past year. So a lot of things to do in and around Lansdale, Pennsylvania. And speaking of schools and field trips, you can check out the school district in the area is North Penn High School, North Penn School District. Really good school district. If you haven't seen the high school, it's massive. It's huge. It's one of the biggest ones in the area. And niche.com has it rated the 30th best public high school in all of Pennsylvania. Overall niche grade is an A. Academics A-, teachers A, clubs activities A, sports A, resources and facilities C+, diversity A, college prep A-, administration B-, food B. So really good high school, really good school district in the area if you're looking at North Penn. Something that's important, keep saying it, I have kids, so I want to make sure that I highlight all of the good school districts and things in the area for those of you with young families, young kids still in the school age. So North Penn's definitely a good school district to check out. And as far as housing goes, you could find there's plenty of new construction. There's plenty of luxury new construction, single family, townhome, good mix of townhomes, twins, row homes, single family homes. A lot of things, a lot of different style houses. But as far as the cost, the median home cost is $426,200. Home appreciation in the last 12 months is 14.2%, just under the United States average for the last 12 months of appreciation. Last 5 years, 47.3%. Last 10 years, 66.2%. So if you own a home in Lansdale and you're hearing this, what that most likely means is you have a lot of equity. If you're considering selling, definitely reach out to me. I can let you know what your house could potentially sell for in today's market. There's a very low inventory and there's still high demand despite the high interest rates right now. So still a great time to sell. It's not a terrible time to buy, contrary to what a lot of people are saying out there. If the interest rates drop and more inventory hits the market, it's going to be the Wild West again. So right now, good time to sell, decent time to buy if it makes sense for you and your situation. But then going back to the property tax rate is $14.2, about $3.20 higher than the national average. Homes owned, so 53.3% of residents in Lansdale own their homes. In homes rented, 43.5% of the people that live in Lansdale are renting. So if you're an investor, Lansdale is definitely, the numbers make a lot of sense there. There's still some good deals there. If you're an investor looking to add to your portfolio or get your first one, definitely reach out to me. I'm an investor myself, and I've helped many investors get their portfolio started as well. So those are the numbers and breakdown here of the housing market. Again, my name is Doug Bair, the Philadelphia Suburb Realtor. If you are looking to buy, sell, invest anywhere in the Philadelphia area from the city up to Lehigh Valley, make sure you call, text, email, however you want to get a hold of me. If you found value in this video, please do me a favor, like, subscribe, share it to someone else who you think might find value as well. I'll see you in the next video.